Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Quarantine Conversations brought to you by the SCSU Huskies Athletics app. I'm Alex Cotter, and with me today is head coach Sean Holmes. And then we got a few men's soccer players, Brian Alexander, Noah Kantorowicz, and Dawson Fairchild. How are you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
Doing good.
Awesome. So, Coach, I know we talked a few weeks ago. Any updates, any changes to how you guys been making it through the pandemic?
No, everyone's been healthy. We train 3 to 4 times a week, depending on the weather. We're out at historic Selkie on the grass every day, and it's been fantastic. The boys have made very good progress.
All right, and then guys, we'll start off with Bryant. What has the first few months been like on the team? Especially, it's probably been the weirdest start to any team you've been on, growing up. So what's it been like?
Yeah, it's most definitely been weird, but every single day, we go into practice wanting to get better, and every single day after practice, we feel better. It obviously sucks that we don't have games, but we're preparing, we're taking it one day at a time, and we just got to be able to deal with it because everybody's dealing with it. It's not an excuse.
All right, Noah.
Yeah, everything has been good so far. Everybody's been in good spirits, and yeah, practice is going well.
Dawson.
Yeah, it's been good. Enjoying being able to train and everything, ready to get started. It's unfortunate we don't have any games, but I mean, it's kind of helping us out get better as a team, though.
All right, and then Coach, what was the process like getting these three guys on your team? I know you had an open tryout. There must have been some recruiting, and kind of what was your first impressions of some of these guys?
To be honest, I was surprised how good they were. We found Brian Alexander came to us from Anoka Ramsey Community College. Noah came to us from Joy of the People, which is a club in the cities, and Dawson Fairchild was at the University of Mary, a program that recently, unfortunately, dropped its program. Bad for soccer, bad for the program, but good for us because he's an incredible goalie. So the standard has far exceeded my expectations, and every day when I'm a little bit nervous that this is going to be the day when guys are a little bit frustrated, their attitude has been super positive. But I think they're ready to kick somebody else. Kicking each other gets tiring after a while.
Guys, what have you been able to do to keep the spirits up? Not playing games, practicing all the time, like Coach said. What have you been able to do? Noah, we can start with you.
Well, everybody likes each other on the team, so that helps. And I think that because practices are fun and enjoyable, that it also helps everyone wanting to continue to play and look forward to next season.
Dawson, how about you?
I think just the camaraderie between all the guys and the competitiveness has kind of helped us get through the fact that we don't have any games. I mean, especially some FIFA games here and every once in a while, but obviously it's disappointing we don't have games, but keeping competitiveness between the guys has really helped us go.
Brian?
Yeah, basically what they just said. I feel like, it helps that obviously we're a new team and that we have to look out for each other. We're all we got basically, in this time. So that's how we keep the spirits up is, that team camaraderie of being a new team really helps us look out for each other.
For sure. Well, what have you guys been doing off the field to stay safe? Dawson, we'll start with you.
I've personally been working a lot, doing a lot of homework. And then besides that, I've kind of picked up a new hobby. I've been golfing a little bit, kind of isolating.
All right. Bryant?
This is my first time living on my own, so I've been trying to learn how to cook better. Can't go to Garvey every day, so I've been trying to learn how to cook. New hobby.
All right, then Noah, how about you?
Well, FIFA just came out, so I guess that's what I've been doing. Other than that, I usually only leave my room to go to the cafe or to see other people on my floor.
And Coach, you kind of touched on this earlier. What's it like having these fine young gentlemen on the team?
Well, it's you know what, it's been terrific. They've been really good about it. I think it's been hard. We've talked a lot about the relative deprivation part of it. If no one's playing, then it is what it is for everybody. I don't think this is exactly the college experience that I had in 1983 when I was a freshman. It was a little bit different, but the boys have been disciplined about it. We just had fall break this weekend. I know a lot of them went home to visit families, and hopefully they looked after themselves. And they've been really responsible. So training, again, I said, training has exceeded my expectations every single day. And we've really worked on player development and on sort of the culture development. We don't have to worry about winning games right now. And that's been a mixed blessing. It means we're still undefeated, which is terrific. But it's allowed us to focus on really, really teaching. And I think that's been beneficial for the guys.
Yeah, for you guys, obviously you don't have to play games. What's one thing that you've been able to focus on in practice to elevate your game? We'll start with you, Bryant.
I feel like, what we do before every practice is we do like technical stuff. We do like passing drills. I feel like getting into those sequences is helpful, kind of like warming up with a ball before you actually practice. We get to know how other guys get to play, what other guys like to do. So I feel like that team chemistry on day one, once you have that first game, will be as close to 100 as possible.
Noah?
Yeah, like he was saying, we focus a lot on connecting our passes well. And I think that we're going to have a lot of chemistry, like he was saying.
Dawson?
Yeah, it's been nice having, a lot of practice where no games, but it's been great to have the coaches we've had and their attention to detail. So then instead of in a normal season where it's like, oh, we have one training before the next game, we've got all these trainings. So now we can work on the attention to detail in every little aspect. And then when it comes to game time, we've had all this time and we should be pretty good at it.
And Coach, what have you been able to do to kind of keep practices, exciting, fun, and not doing the same thing every day?
I think one of the biggest things, and Dawson touched on it a second ago, when you're in a real season, you're kind of recovering from playing and then preparing to play. We haven't had to do that. And over the course of a season, sometimes you see a real a division between the guys who are playing a lot of minutes and the guys who don't play. And so in this respect, every guy has been the same. So there's no guy who feels like, geez, I've been working so hard every week and I really don't get my minutes in the big games. So we've just kept rotating the teams. We have not picked a team in practice for any particular tactical reason one day since we've been here. It's a complete random, colors, birthday, shoe sizes, whatever we do to divide the teams up and keep it fresh. So guys are always playing with different guys, playing against different guys. Over the course of the season, when you've got that first 11, you feel a lot of times like, man, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't seem to get the 11. Every guy, every day gets a chance to prove themselves. I think that's been good for them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, guys, I want to thank you for joining me today on Quarantine Conversations, brought to you by the SCSU Huskies app. I'm Alex Cotter, and I would, like to thank Coach Sean Holmes, Bryant Alexander, Noah Kantorowicz, and Dawson Fairchild for joining me today.
Thanks, Alex. It was fun.